And welcome to another edition of Ducks News Sports this week. It's my ninth installment of my NFL previews, as today I get down to all the good stuff. I give my awards and my Super Bowl champion. But we'll start with the awards. We'll start with MVP. And this year, my MVP is Tom Brady. Of course, Tom Brady, the best quarterback in the NFL going right now. And I think the New England Patriots are going to have one hell of a year. I really like the New England Patriots here. I think Tom Brady's going to rack up the yards with a lot of new receivers. And Tom Brady basically got to an AFC Champions game last year with no receivers. Now he has receivers. I think he'll put the numbers. And I think Tom Brady will win another MVP. Moving on to my defensive player of the year, I'm going to go with J.J. Watt. I think J.J. Watt's going to have a bounce-back year this year. I think with Clown on the other side, I really think that will open up a lot of stuff for J.J. Watt. And I think he'll get to the back to the 20-plus sacks a year plateau. And I really believe J.J. Watt is your 2014 Defensive Player of the Year. All right, Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to go with Sammy Watkins from the Bills. I think really with Stevie Johnson gone now, he is the number one option, and it'll be interesting how he can adapt to the NFL quickly. But I really like Watkins when he was at Clemson. And I think Sammy Watkins will be the number one target with the Buffalo Bills. And I love Sammy Watkins this year, and I think he is your Offensive Rookie of the Year. My Defensive Rookie of the Year, I think there's one person you go with this. Jadeveon Clowney from the Houston Texans. What a beast. I think with him and J.J. Watt, that's going to be a force to deal with in the NFL for years to come. And I think Watt's going to get at least 20 sacks. And I think Clowney's going to get at least 10-plus sacks. And I think he is your 2014 Defensive Rookie of the Year. All right, Coach of the Year. A lot of good coaches that could have gone with Belichick, Harbaugh. But I'm going to go with Pete Carroll down in Seattle. Really like Pete Carroll's a coach. He's really done a great job since coming to Seattle. Doesn't really get his due, and I think he will get his due this year because I think Pete Carroll, I think Seahawks will have another great season, like always, and I think Pete Carroll will be your 2014 Coach of the Year. All right, now let's get down to who's making the playoffs and who's not making the playoffs. In the AFC, I got out of the East, I got New England. Out of the North, I have Cincinnati. Out of the South, I have Indy. Out of the West, I have Kansas City winning that. And my two wildcard teams are the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. I really believe in the Jets this year. I really think they'll have enough just to squeeze into the playoffs. All right, the NFC. Out of the East, I like Philadelphia. Out of the North, I like the Chicago Bears. Out of the South, I like the Atlanta Falcons to bounce back and win the South this year. Out of the West, I have the Seattle Seahawks. And my two wildcard teams are the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. But who wins it all? I gotta go with the San Francisco 49ers. I really like the 49ers this year. It is really Colin Kaepernick's time. And I think the San Francisco 49ers will win the Super Bowl this year as they will beat the New England Patriots. Well, that's it for my NFL previews. Stay tuned because I will be giving weekly previews of every week during the NFL season. But till next time, I'm Ducks, and I know sports. Kind of.